Hey everybody, how's it going? In today's video, let's get going on the one of the new 2024 season Formula One events, and this one is gonna be Italian Grand Prix at Monza, of course. So as per usual for these Formula One events, you get to pick a car of your choice. That does not necessarily have to be the car that you race in the event, but it'll be probably best to go with the one that you invested all those upgrades into, right? Since you're gonna spend some 435 gold plus some 1.7 million motorsport dollars and change to win the car, complete the event, right? So anyway, we got 7,800 victory points, which is pretty decent payout. So that's gotta cover at least some gold, depending on how far you progress. And 70 gold and 200,000 motorsport dollars, plus whatever we get to earn during the event itself. So it's a 5-day event. So 5 stages. That's plenty of time to, 5 days is plenty of time. But since they give us 3 hours of instant service and instant upgrade window at the beginning of the event, I'm going to try to get that done while that's still, the offer is still good. And Monza, right. The best, or most crucial element of the circuit is going to be the ones that deal with speed, right? Top speed, because, for crying out loud, it's called Cathedral of Speed, right? So, and Monza typically not considered a terribly difficult circuit, especially in the game. As I kind of explained in my strategy video, and sort of comparing the comparison of the cars featured in this season, I don't want to use one of the best cars for this particular event because, I would rather use a better car for a more difficult, challenging event like Monaco or Singapore, right? So Red Bull Racing, I'm not going to use for this event, and I'm not going to be using Ferrari either because those two are the top tier cars, most forgiving, in other words, right? So for this one, I am actually thinking not even gonna bother with a sort of a second tier, which would include Mercedes and McLaren. Instead, I am gonna go with I don't know, who should I go with? Should we go with like Williams? We could do that. That's an option. But I have a feeling some of these cars we're gonna end up having to buy because they're not gonna give us like 10 Grand Prix events. I doubt it. They rarely do. Some of the cars in more recent season of Formula One, you get to buy, like you get to win like maybe half of it. Then the remainder you have to buy it separately. So, which is fine. Events do become kind of repetitive, right? So, you know what? Middle of the road. Let's go with Aston Martin. That one does have one of the best acceleration in the entire group. Grip is okay. It's not all that great, but it's not the worst. So we'll go with that. And yes, Stage 1, an overture of speed. Welcome to 2024 season of Formula One Italian Grand Prix. It's fantastic to be back in Monza. Right. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, 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 yada. Yes, we're gonna get moving here. 4 goals to complete in Stage 1. And before we get going, let's put some upgrades on, shall we? So, PR requirement for Aston Martin here is going to be 130.6, and by getting 5 upgrades in each of these 4 categories, that should be enough to get us there. So time to go shopping. Right, so odd number upgrades are all motorsport dollars, and even number upgrades are all gold. So this is gonna cost me a bit of gold here. Motorsport dollars, we can earn them back pretty easily, so not a big deal. But bigger concern is always the gold, right? Alright, so 3 categories done. Final category, tires and wheels. And last one that we need, exactly 130.6. As you can see, 20 upgrades on board the car. And can we change the, I think the paint is essentially the 2 racers. Ah, they give us both. We get to select either racers for free. Alright. Alonso or Lance Stroll. Let's go with Alonso, the legend. We have, of course, the old Ferrari number 14 Fernando Alonso there as well. So, what a class act, right? Alright, so what was the goal again? Just to complete a lap, right? So here we go. And yeah, PR requirement, it's written as a requirement. But, you know, it's a stock PR, so. Alright, so we just need to get the tires up to 100% grip. I think is what it said. Ascari. Yeah, it feels pretty grippy so far. You know, I'm trying to warm up these wheels by having the car go sideways, but it's not gonna budge. It's just gonna hold, which is fine by me. A little early braking. Alright, let's draft behind McLaren here. Oscar. Alright. Little clipping on the inside. I think I did go off track just a little bit. Alright. And looks like I'm not gonna quite be able to claim a high rank in this particular race, since we're starting so far in the back and we only have like a lap and a half, and it's not enough. Yeah, so far the car feels good. I feel like it feels better than the way the spec describes it. So hopefully that translates to smooth sailing going forward here. The downside of not completing that event or that goal in a high rank is, of course, the sort of a low payout, right? 2,000 motorsport dollars only. Oh well, what do you do? Fine by me. Let's keep going. Let's see. So Red Bull at the front, Ferrari behind, kicks over, and Williams and Alpine, and our teammate Lance Stroll guarding the rear end, I guess, at the bottom of the grid. All right. So far, so good. 1 goal down, 3 more before we wrap up the stage 1. Alright, so grip is optimal. Now to lock on a good average speed. Alright, so average speed challenge target is 142 miles per hour or 228.5 kph. I don't expect it to be terribly challenging. So, once again, like a lap and a half here. But, yeah, it looks like they're not going to give us much of a, in terms of rank. If you're starting this far back in the grid, it is going to get difficult trying to reach the top of the grid. Which, as I said, it's not that big of a deal. It's that our race earning is going to be kind of limited. But it's all good. Alright, here's our teammate, Lance Stroll, as we pass him by. Alright. Team Mercedes up ahead. Here we get on the inside. There we go. Better. Yeah, the car feels very well balanced. Very nice. No complaints here. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Not bad. Alright, so we're gonna finish what, P7? Did we get a P6? Just barely. Did I pass him? I couldn't see. Yep, just barely. P6. That should help out with the payout just a tiny bit. Yeah, a little bit better. Better than 2,000. 5,800. More than double what we earned last race. All right. And then on to goal 3. All right, nicely done. Let's test our lap time. Okay, finish under minute 30. Each lap under minute 30. All right, so we got 2 laps. All right, so, and we're starting higher up in the grid, so I'm confident we'll be able to get the first place in this race. We're playing in, starting in P5, and we have just about 2 full laps, so not bad. Get a little bit of drafting. All right, nice. Nice overtaking. And Checo, would you let me through? Yep. Thank you very much. And Max, are you gonna be as aggressive in real life as in the game as you are in real life? No, it doesn't seem like it. At least not during this free practice. There we go. Clear road ahead. Yeah, solid handling. I am pleasantly surprised by the handling of this Aston Martin. Very cool. Yep, 25 seconds at the checkpoint number 1. And 49 seconds at checkpoint 2, so a little bit faster than the checkpoint 1, first sector. And at the pace, we should be finishing under minute 15. Even better, possibly. Yep. Significantly better. Alright, 2:34 and change for 2 laps. And that should pay out like 20,000. Yep. About time, right? All right, looking good so far. So 3 goals down, just 1 more goal to complete here. Let's see, what do we have? Monza's turns offer fantastic opportunities for overtakes. Overtaking challenge. So 6 unique overtakes. Now they start putting those words in. That's nice. Clear communications always appreciated. So then the next question is, will the race or the goal be done as soon as you make those overtakes, or do you actually have to finish the full lap, right? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I don't know how to count here. It's 1 more. We'll make it Cheryl. And as I have somewhat predicted, ends as soon as you make that 6 overtakes. No need to drag it on. Alright, so 27 seconds and change, and we do get paid for the full lap payout in first place. Just over 10,000 motorsport dollars. Not bad. Alright, with some spare service bars to spare, but really kind of moot point since we're it's not like the stages are locked between days. Alright, so that's the end of stage 1. Let's see what we get for rewards. Should get some 700 victory points, 5 gold, and 15,000 motorsport dollars. Which is gonna go towards 2 hours of instant service. Not quite getting me there, maybe a little under halfway there. Alright, and 15,000 motorsport dollars. Of course, this does not count against your daily earning cap. Like if you are maxed out at 250,000, this will still go towards your, this will add up basically. Excellent driving, champ. You've maintained stellar time and finesse about the track. Well, thank you. I've made small adjustments to the car. I'm confident this will give us an advantage. Perfect. Alright, next stop is qualifiers. That will be coming up in next stage, so stay tuned and we'll see you guys in the stage 2 video. See you there. Take care.